you? Today I brought you a recipe for low-carb skillet pizza. It's wonderful. If you're looking to lose weight, if you're on a low-carb diet, restricting carbohydrates, if you're diabetic and love eating pizza but always feel guilty because it will spike your blood sugar a lot, you're going to love this recipe, especially because it doesn't have that eggy smell like some other low-carb pizzas, and it's very easy to make. Stick around until the end. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. Take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell because there are new videos every day, new recipes every day, so you're going to love them. I'm going to start our recipe here, and just a reminder, the quantities, ingredients, nutritional information, including the amount of carbohydrates, will all be down below in the description. The first ingredient in our recipe is egg white. I'm not using the whole egg because when we add the yolk, it often gives a strong egg flavor. A lot of people who are already on a low-carb diet eat a lot of eggs throughout the day and complain that everything tastes the same because the egg yolk has a stronger flavor. So I removed the egg yolk here, and I'm going to add olive oil to provide the fat we need for our recipe. To this mixture, I'm going to mix in some oat bran, which is actually a very small amount, just a little bit, but it will really help to form and bind the dough for our pizza. I'm going to add oregano directly into the dough to give it that pizza flavor, a bit of salt, and some baking powder so it gets fluffier and rises. That's it for the dough, so I'm going to mix this to dissolve everything. I'll grab my frying pan so we can start cooking it and think about the toppings. Hold on a second. So I've got my frying pan here. It's non-stick, but just to be safe, I'm going to grease it with a little olive oil. And now I'll pour our mixture in here, giving it another stir as I add it to the pan. Let's pour it in. When you pour it in, give the pan a little swirl so it covers the entire bottom. Done! That's it. Now we just wait for it to cook. Once it's cooked, we'll flip it over and then move on to the toppings. Hold on. When you make this at home, let me know in the comments how yours turned out and what toppings you used on your pizza. The crust is ready. You saw that I've already flipped the crust. Now I'm going to add a bit of tomato sauce. You can use any tomato sauce you like and as much as you prefer for your pizzas. Let's sprinkle some fresh light mozzarella cheese on top, grated. If you can't find it, or if you want to use another cheese of your choice, you can use whichever cheese you like best. And for the filling, I'm going to add some delicious shredded chicken that I already had here, which tastes really good. And I'll add a bit of oregano, because pizza and oregano are a perfect match. Now I'm going to cover this pan so we can wait for the cheese to melt. It'll take about 2 more minutes and I'll be back to show you how it turned out. Hold on. It's ready. Now all we have to do is serve it. I made enough here for a small pizza, but if you want to double the recipe, if you're hungrier, or if your pan is bigger, you can make more. It's super easy, as you saw. Remember, you can use whatever toppings you like. You can add tuna, ground beef, spinach, whatever you enjoy, arugula with tomato. Tell me below what type of topping you're going to use in your home, and like the video because it helps me a lot. If you know someone who would enjoy this recipe, share it. Let's spread this chain of good together. That's what I want here on the channel. See you next time. Bye. The smell is amazing. Make it at home. You won't regret it. It could be a really great option for your weekend snack. Look at that.
Mmm.